the update. I'm actually here in a waterfall. We're trying to finish up. Look at the dragon here. It's going to be in the water. The customer had a dragon there. They wanted to go inside the water. Well, while we're on a busy construction site trying to get everything done, the guys, the carpenter's doing the overhead here, and we're finishing up this waterfall. We want to have a nice cove here, and it's going to look good. So as we finish this up, we're scratching it up a little bit. Wanted to kind of update you on what's going around the world in concrete development. We had a great training this last week. We actually had 2 or 3 trainings, and we haven't even caught up on update or any kind of video or anything like that. So I want to show you here. This is what we did. We did a huge project, and if you look at there's the before. We have a big drone overhead of the top view, and you see before and some shots of us just taking off and starting to do it. And then I'm going to show you. Let's show the whole video of how we did start to finish on a job. Now you look at the overhead video to the right there. We already did all of the. We had a training last year at these people's house. They loved it so much. They said we tore all the dirt out of the other side and we remodeled a bunch of stuff. Can we do the other side? So we came in and did another training for them on the opposite side. So we had a lot of veterans and contractors that came in and helped us with this. And so before we show everything about it, let's show the start to finish and see how you guys like it. It's really cool. We had a lot of fun doing it. Hope you enjoy this. I'll see you back in a little bit. 4 days, we're going to do this whole thing here, and all these guys are coming for training. And I'll tell you what, they're going to learn how to do retainer walls. We're going to do cliff rock, which is kind of a cut cliff rock thing, and we're also going to do the cut rock. So we're going to have different effects, different rocks, bridge, waterfall. We already have a bridge here. So concrete's on the way. We're ready to go. You guys ready to go for this? Excited about it? Yeah. How was the first day of class? Good. So now they're excited because they're trying to get the hands-on. You come and you go a little cynically, like, I don't know. You know, what is this thing all about? You know, I don't know. It's, you know, I was looking for a job. Why would I want this, you know? But then you find the entrepreneurism and the creativity and everything we have here, and it just changes the whole thing. So we come in here, and we're going to create 3 retainer walls, a beautiful pond area, not even with the panels yet. And I think we should get most of it done today. We get that concrete to show up. And so, very excited. These guys are starting to see a vision of what can be done. And if you've been in the landscape business for 30 years, these guys are going to learn what you don't know, and they'll do it in a week. So technology will just surpass all of it just by them coming and learning this here. Yes, there's other things and advantages to experience, but for the most part, this technology can really do amazing things, and that's what we're doing with this concrete. Stay tuned. What do you think, Dan?
It's going really well, man. It's concrete guy here. It was a little dry. We added some extra wall builder to it. It came out almost perfect. So we're moving along pretty good. It's a little cold out today.
Oh, it is. Freezing. That's like that cold sweat on him. Here we are once at the Concrete Fit Championships, and the competition is going good. You know, I mean, to get in shape is one thing, but to stay in shape and get in shape and build something with it, that's what counts. So here we are at the oh, look, I gotta convert. Johnny, excuse me. John will leave us here, originally from Duke City CrossFit. Look at that. from New Mexico, okay? Well, he came out here and said, you know what? I was out there lifting, doing all that, but he wasn't accomplishing anything. He got a few muscles, but nothing to write home about. In the meantime, he said, why don't I just get in shape and build something with it, right? And take a picture and then put it on Facebook so everybody can see you lift. That's what I'm talking about, right? We got there? All right, good. All right, there it is, concrete fit. All right? We haven't got the logo yet, but we're working on it.
Trapezoids.
Yeah, your trapezoids, and you're noticing one thing.
If you see my tripods.
That's his tripods he's working, but more than that, he's working his flactoids. Don't ask me what that is. That's a Crete fit thing. I mean, it's a white flactoid, and it's what it is. It's flactoidal. And when you can finish a job, you just go. You don't get any flack when you're finished. That's what they call it, flactoid. So. Maybe a rock over there to kind of tie them together. We got to make it look like, look how they did that. Look, hey guys, does that look better now? Yeah. That you threw the concrete, the rock all over? It's hot today, but we're just about to turn this bad boy on. Over here we noticed we found another dragon. The customer has she just loves dragon, and of course I do too. I like castles and dragons and stuff, so I draw them a lot. But this has lights all over it. It has lights all in and through it. But we threw another dragon on here just for effect. We'll see how he does with the water coming down. But I'm going to fill this thing up with water. And while we're doing that, why don't you take a look at the next phase of this waterfall that we had just done here. You see the waterfall stream falling into that, under the bridge, under the bottom pond. And then the Groot. I am Groot. And you know, it's funny, I talked to the customer after this was all done. He said that people kept coming by and stopping like it was a exhibit. We could see the thing from the backyard and going, what is that? You know? And of course they all stopped and had a blast with this thing. So we just had more fun with the glaive and did the whole project, like I said, in about 4 days. Not really because we had a lot of guys. Don't get me wrong, we had a lot of great trainers coming in and learning how we do what we do. But really it was that we were really focused on doing the thing. We said we got to do this by this date. You know how many times, you know, when you got to do something, you get it done. And that's what we did. So we had some great customers. They love our product. And it's so fun doing stuff for people that love what you do, appreciate it. You know, when they appreciate it, you want to do more, you know? So let's look at the finish and see how it turned out. We are finished with the first day. It's about 5 o'clock, and we started about 11 o'clock, and we have a lot of concrete on the ground. If you look over here at the walls, steps, up on the top, we have a bridge. Just a lot of stuff that we did. We got the river coming down. We got two ponds, big pond here, big pond on the top, big waterfall in between there. Kind of a so it's not a real river, but it's just two different ponds. One cantilevers, so therefore, if I have a crack or anything like that, because you have so much concrete stretched out, then it's going to be okay. It's just cantilever over, and that's what the panel system brings underneath there. So tomorrow you'll see that. We'll get everything all ready. We'll do the big rocks on the top. We'll make the big waterfall, and then the rest of the walls down here. So another 20-30 yards in the morning, and it should be pretty much finished up with what we're going here. And then we're going to start doing the patio. Incredible trees. A lot of surprises here going on. We're going to do some really creative stuff with trees that you're not going to believe. And that's going to be on the tree swing. And of course, the things we're doing up here for the pergola. So, we're ready to go. It's really good. Everybody's turned out. It had a good time today. And worked hard, but that's what we do at the trainings. We want to do that so then when they go home, they understand that that's what it is. They got to get in there, put that work ethic in, and really go at it. If you go at this halfway, it's not going to work. You really got to go at it and give it your all. And that's what they're picking up today. If we can train anything, I want to train mindset. I want to train that, hey, you work hard, you do the best you can, and start getting your, developing your craft so it's creative. You want creativity. Creativity is everything. Everybody's creative. I don't care if you're selling, you need to be creative. I don't care what you're doing in life. Creativity is the life. It is the life in everything. So, great time. We'll see you guys tomorrow. We've got a lot of good overhead shots here, so we'll see what happens. Oh, come here. Tim.
Yeah.
First day. What do you think?
It's crazy. You guys do an unbelievable job.
Are you working?
It's
You got
really
the
awesome.
steps, the
Yeah.
walls. It's all, you know, it's great about it. We have so much creativity in this. There's so much, you know. And tomorrow it's all brushed up. We'll do a lot of details on the coloring and stuff. And we're also going to go over a lot of the colors we have over here, so we mix everything together. That rock there is going to look natural with the other one with the colors and stuff like that. So, like the big bridge.
Yeah. No, I didn't.
It's in the raw right now. But when the rest of the wall comes forward and the big waterfall, those rocks are going to be huge, big giant rocks. And so outdoor kitchen, pergola. We're going to leave room around the outside so because we're going to make trees. You don't want to be able to plant vines that can go around the trees and make them look alive and then grow on the top of the pergola. It's just a thing that we do. And then of course with the little area with the swing over there. So
It's going to be amazing.
it's awesome, man.
We can't believe how fast you guys.
Are you off tomorrow?
Yeah, I'm here all day tomorrow.
Dude, we're on it, Tim. Well, we'll see you guys. It's a great day.
Thank you.
Well, here we are, day 2. We poured a lot of concrete yesterday. A lot of form, but it's really the form that sets up what we're going to do with the panels. The guys are all kind of learning how we do the panel system. We're going to make a rock. In a very short period of time, we'll have 1, 2, big 3 rocks there, and all of a sudden we have the waterfall. Once we do the reservoir, this party's over. The only thing I'm going to add, we're going to add panels up on top of this to make it look. We didn't get much texture on that, so I'm going to add some panels, and we'll get this thing. I'm going to cut that. We're going to add concrete to the bottom, do the retaining wall on the bottom. So we should have the rest of the retaining wall done, that, the pad, and we're ready to put trees up, and we're just about done. Moving right along here, the 3rd day of the training. We're before noon. We're finishing up the rock, trying to finish up over here all what's going on, and it turned out pretty good. We lack just the pipe going across into that. Have the waterfall. We should have the waterfall by this afternoon. We'll color it up, have the waterfall running. We got the posts, the trees. A lot of real crazy important stuff that's happening on the details on the end here. But it's happening. These guys are doing good. They're making a rock down here. A bunch of little stuff that makes it look extra boulders over here that really accent and really build up the whole thing. But to be able to do this in the short period of time that we're doing it and do it correctly is pretty amazing, because we push ourselves to say, you know, you can do more than you need to do here, or that you can do more than you think you could do. And that's what we're doing. We're pushing these guys and showing them, hey, you can do it not only better, but you can do it more efficiently and faster. And it looks great.
I would have that edge out.
You know, this is kind of getting that tumbled look on the rock here. We also did a cliff rock video, and we did some training on there, and we can show you that a little bit later. But you know, in the middle of the StoneMakers project here, before you see the finish of it, I want you to notice that we did in 4 days most every bit of this. I would say 99% of this is done. In the middle of it, we did a tree swing. Now, before you see it here, we said we're going to do a tree swing, and we're going to do some trees. You know, we did the panel mix and then the vertical for the texture and stuff. But I thought, well, what if we did? I had seen somebody had done a Groot, so my feeble attempt to do and carve out Groot. So I did the Groot. It was hard. It was a little bit more difficult than I thought. We did part of it on the ground, brought it up, kind of did the trees and did the carved out the textures. Had a blast doing it. But it's a structural, beautiful swing, and you'll see how we do it here, and that's going to come up in the rest of this video, and we'll be back at the next break and see what's going on, but I'll kind of explain a little bit more what's going on. But we have all the walls done, most of the concrete. The first 2 days was poured most of the concrete. Now we're doing the third and fourth day. We're going to do the outdoor kitchen, the trees, and all of that. So that's what we're looking to do next. Take a look and see how we got a little creative.
This is my first day of training. I've been with StoneMakers for 3 weeks now. Been a landscaper for 15 plus years. This is intense. The things that Dave creates is awesome. I'm like, you look over to your right, your left. We have like dirt, rebar, and a mess. But then you look over to your right now, and you create like magic. Intense. It's almost like having a paradise in your own backyard. I've never done anything like this. I've never done concrete before. So this is all new to me, but I can't wait to learn everything about this. So I'm excited, and all the guys that are training today are.
So we're gonna make Groot right there. Yeah. And he's going to go out like that, and I'm going to have on the other side a tree, like he's tying into the tree, and that's where Gooding's going to be. Like that. Right here? So we're going to have Groot come out like that, the face, we're going to do everything. Well, you guys want to do that? Yeah. It's just, it's an idea, and I thought, hey, why not do it, right? If we do, we'll do his 2 feet, you know, we'll do the long legs with the branches and the whole, I'll get a picture of what he looks like, and we'll build him exactly. Put a speaker in his mouth, and he said, I am Groot. There you go. I am Dude. Give me some right there, huh? That's what I'm talking about. We can do.
Hi, I'm Roy, and I'm going through retraining. I went through the actual training about 1.5 years ago. So anyway, I figured I'd come back and relearn how to do this and how to do that, and it's been a great thing.
The communication aspect of it, being able to work together, especially from everybody being different. You know, that's one of the tougher things when it comes to this training area. But Dave has really been supporting us, pushing us out there, and driving us on. I mean, look at what we've done in 3 days.
We've already, in 2 days, we've accomplished all this, and we're on our 3rd day about to be finished, and it's just great. Positive, you get to meet a great group of veterans, guys you either served with, you know, been overseas. You all know the struggle of being a veteran and how hard it is to transition back. But yeah, I wouldn't trade this for anything. I see myself doing this for a long time. I love being outside, so I enjoy it. StoneMakers all the way.
So we met Dave about 1 year ago or so. He came by and he did this part of our yard, and we were a little bit skeptical about you know, what he was saying that they could do with this product. And you know, just over 3 days, you can see what they've done here. It's absolutely incredible, beyond expectation. You know, there's only so much that you can see on paper and expect it to be, or for it to come out anything looking like this. It's just absolutely mesmerizing. We thank him so much. We really do appreciate everything that you guys do for us here. And you know, it's every day you come back home from work and you're just like, wow, I can't believe how much they can do in a single day. But yeah, it's amazing.
This fire pit right here took us about 15 or 20 minutes to make, and that was with a bunch of guys that didn't know what we were doing. But as you can see, it looks just like wood. It's going to be fantastic when we put the stain on it. The bench over there, same thing, 15, 20 minutes with a bunch of guys that didn't know what we were doing. Looks like a log bench. God.
Hey, big drink. Hey, count a little walk.
Countertop filled.
Well, we're all finished for the day and headed on home. We got a barbecue to go to tonight.
Where are you? Let's check.
And so we're all loaded up. We were kind of short of drivers tonight, so I'm driving. But I think the guys trust me. Right, guys? Come on, man.
Trust you to paint a rock.
They think I painted the rock there. Hey, did you guys learn anything today?
Yeah.
What'd you learn?
How to paint.
How to paint. Okay.
How to put boulders in at spur of the moment. Countertop.
Countertops.
How to make an outdoor kitchen in a matter of minutes.
There we go. Well, your response will tell how you talk to other people about this business.
Sure.
I actually thought it was going to be a lot harder than it was, but actually getting hands-on and doing it, I found that it's more simple than most people would think it is. The hardest part is overthinking it, but actually doing it, it's very easy.
Bench, walls, steps. Amazing waterfall. But here's the real kick. Thought we'd do a little theming, so we added Groot from the Guardians of the Galaxy thing. We put him in there, and there's his little sidekick, Rocket the raccoon. And got the tree, and he's kind of hanging on to that thing. They got a little bit to do. But other than that, this came out just ridiculously amazing. Very excited about it. And show you what you could do with carving, with not only the vertical mix, but the panels on this, everything. Look, the panels on the outdoor kitchen. This was done in no time. Yesterday morning, this was nothing. that we put this thing up, as you can see. I think it was yesterday. I think we did a little bit. Maybe the second day we did some in the evening. I don't think so. But got the whole thing done.
In this company, we got a communication.
Yeah, and then just make the rock up, and then we'll make it come in like that.
Good, man. Just here waiting for it. Doesn't have anything specifics, and so neither do we right now.
Not real 40 sometimes, okay?
And cement. We hate plastic bag.
Man, people want to know ideas anyway, right? If I get an estimate from somebody, the first thing So I want you guys to get to another level with this thing. I want you to really push yourself more than you ever. Put it together, mud it, and you're done. Those things, okay? Value, value, value.
Yeah, I hate those people like that, guys.
Yeah, I hate those people, man.
All right, man. See you next.
Yeah, and this, you can just, you can stack concrete and carve a cliff face, and
the training was really good. Everything was well put together, a lot of information in it. That's a lot more than I thought. Wow, I said, so you're telling me I want to keep...
Morning, we got concrete at 9. It's already almost 8. It's about a half-hour ride to get over there, and $400
Everybody's learning how to do the pond.